So hi guys, a very good morning to all of you and welcome to this webinar. I hope you all are doing great. Okay, I can see there are a lot of people here. So just help me without that I am audible to everyone. Yeah, okay. Just give me a sec. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Let me just share my screen and I'll add you. So the topic for today is analyzing and creating and analyzing the strategy using these Greeks and basically the strategy charts, right? Okay. So we'll see how we can simply create our strategies, whatever strategy we create across all the different stocks, and then you can just simply do the analysis, right? Okay. So we'll talk about that. Okay. Fine. So let's start the session. You can put down your queries, whatever your queries you have in the chat box. I'll try to help you with that. Okay. So सबसे पहले we talking about the strategies, right? So how to make a strategy. So let me show you what is the thing that we need to focus on first. So go to the strategies and see that. So we have a 4 type of view in the market. Okay. Generally we are, these are the 4 views. Okay. The first is bullish. Okay. That means we have a bullish sentiment in the market. That means we are anticipating market might go up. Okay. So for that sentiment, we have some defined strategies. Okay. Like long call, short put, bull call spread, bull put spread, and these kind of strategies. Then talking about the bearish, then again we have long put, short put. So short call, bear call spread, bear put spread. So basically these are the strategies we need to make when market seems to be bearish. Okay. The third view is talking about volatility. That means we are anticipating there will be huge movement coming up in the market. Okay. So in that case, or probably you can say that there will be like, some event is there, right? Okay. So that's the thing. So, so that is a volatile strategies. Okay. And then we have something called oscillate. Okay. Oscillate. Okay. So that means market is oscillating in a range. We are anticipating that the stock might be trading in this range only. Okay. So these are the 4 views. Okay. And these are the strategies. These are some defined strategies that we have. Okay. Now, what we need to do is we'll go how to create a strategy first, then that we understand that thing. Okay. So we'll go to the architect. We'll go to the architect function first. Okay. Now there are 2 options here. One is predefined strategies and custom strategies. Okay. So if you like, if you have like your view any particular stock on any particular stock, right? You can simply go and use the defined strategies, or you have your own some defined strategies that you create, right? Okay. You can still try that and make a custom strategies also. Okay. So I'll go to the predefined. Now here you will again see the same thing, right? Bullish, bearish, either way is an oscillate. So whatever your view is in the market right now. Okay. So you can create this. So let's say I have a bullish view on Nifty. Okay. For let's say this expiry only. Okay. So 2nd June. Okay. So I'm going to create this strategy on Monday. Fine. So what can for bullish view, what are the strategies that I have? Long call, short put, bull call spread. These are the all strategies that we have. Okay. Whatever you want to create, you can create. Let's say I just want to go with a bull put spread. Okay. Or let's say bull call spread. Let's take the simple one first. Okay. Now, just by looking at this, you can simply see that, okay, the first leg is on the buy and second leg on the sell. Okay. So at the money, very at the money, okay, it's buy, and out of the money is a sell. So we can simply change what strike price we need to take. Okay. इसमें जो भी आपको strike price लेना है आप ले सकते हो. Let's say I am anticipating market can go to 16,700, or I'll buy 16,300. Let's say. So this is a spread that I want to create. So I'm buying one and selling second one. Okay. So it will automatically give you that leg. Okay. Now what you need to do is just save this strategy. Okay. Fine. So this is the bull call spread. You can simply get the name here also. Okay. Fine. Now coming back to the thing is that how do we analyze this thing? How do we read these things? Okay. Because for any particular strategy, whatever we are creating right now, there are few terms that we need to understand, and we need to see how can we get a 360-degree view about our strategy. Okay. So first of all, we can save this position. Okay. I'll click on save, and you can just save in the default book. Okay. So it will be saved, right? So you can see The bull call spread is being saved here. Okay, I can again open it in the architect if you want to. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, now your profit and loss. So I am just anticipating this is on the 0 day. Okay, that means today. So you for today and the expiry day. So these two lines are defining this orange line and this black dotted line. You can see that this is showing you the profit and loss based on the today's and the expiry day. So orange is for expiry day and the red, the black line is for today's move. Okay. For example, let's say we are right now here, this orange line, vertical orange line is the current price. Okay. So let's say on Monday only, the day we created the position, market moves by 100 and let's say 200 points. It goes to 16,000. I'll just change it. Okay. 17,500. Okay, so let's say market moves to 16,600 around this level. Okay, this level. So what will be my profit and loss? We can simply see that the black line is showing me approximately 5,900 as a profit. But if market stays there only on expiry, I'll get 9270 as a profit. Okay. Now you might be seeing some other certain lines on that particular graph also, that blue line. Okay. So this blue line is basically nothing. It's just it's showing, you can see that level right here. Okay. So this level is just showing you the upper bound and lower bound that we're anticipating based on the current expiry, the volatility, right? Okay. And then you can see that a was fund standard deviation up and upper level and lower level is the green line, and then we have a red line also. Okay. So red lines comes in that extreme case. Okay. So second to standard deviation. Okay. If market become huge volatile, so market can even touch these levels. So you can know if the market becomes this much volatile, what will be your profit and loss. That's you need to see that. Okay. That's the first thing that we need to see. Now you can simply simulate and stimulate the price and you the days, and you can see what will be your profit and loss. Let's say my target that is 16,800. Let's say that is my target, and that comes after 3 days. Right. So I'll drag this. Okay. So now if I comes to 16,800 on this time, my profit is this. Okay. 8797. So 8,700, 8,800 approximately I'm making. But on expiry, I'm going to make 12,600. Let's say I'll just drag it to the expiry last day. See, the black line and orange line both have become same. On expiry, if market reaches 16,800, my profit will be 12,600. So I hope till this point we are okay how to read this graph. Okay. So you need to learn how to analyze your strategies. Okay. So this is how we have seen that the first thing is there. Okay. Now, what is the second point that we need to check? Okay. We always wanted to trade on, when we trade options, we always focusing on, option Greeks a lot. A lot of people are actually focusing on option Greeks, right? They keep on talking about what are the option Greeks and how can we trade them. Okay. And that's the thing. Okay. So simply let's talk about that also, because at least we should be aware of how we can, use the option Greeks, at least some understanding. Okay. Not in detail probably, but at least some understanding. So this is your position Greek. Okay. Your position, whatever the position you have created, that is a Greek. Okay. So this is the first leg. This is the second leg. Okay. So these are the separate Greeks. But here, if you want to see, you will get this understanding that, okay, this is the position Greek. Total position Greek. That means it's just simply, these are the 3 Greeks, 3 or 4 Greeks that we have. The first is delta, theta, gamma, and vega. Okay. Now, what is delta? So delta is basically rate of change of premium with respect to a underlying move. So what will happen if there is a change in underlying? So it says that if Nifty moves up by 1 point, okay, I'm going to make 18 rupees. Let's say if Nifty moves up by 100 points, I'm going to make 1,800 rupees, right? This is how it works. Okay. So delta, the 18.46 is just 1 point move. If Nifty moves up by 1 point, I'm going to earn 18,000. Sorry, 18.46. That is the amount. If market moves down by 1 point, that is 18.46. Okay, so I'm losing 18.46. That is the amount. Okay, I hope till this point we are okay. Second point is theta. Theta is again based on the day. Okay, as the day passes, how much I'm going to lose. Okay, so that is theta is 1 day decay in the premium. Okay, as soon as the time passes, option premium keep losing its money, its amount. So that's the theta decay. Okay, so on each passing day, approximately I'm going to lose 300 rupees. Okay, that is the thing. Now, if you see the gamma value is very less, 0.01. Okay, so that means it says that if there's a 1 point, so its gamma is a positive, right? So that means we are anticipating a movement. So movement is not going to hurt me. Okay, movement is not going to hurt me in this case. So if market moves up on the higher side, I'm going to make at least some amount of money. It says that it's less than 1 paisa. 1 paisa you're going to make if market moves up by 1. So it's a very small amount. Generally, it remains very small amount, but it expands when we reach to the expiry, right? Okay. Then we have a Vega. Vega says that 1% change in implied volatility, I'm going to make 155 rupees. That's the amount that we. Okay. So that is the Greek understanding. Okay. That's the thing. That's the first thing. Okay. Next is RTR. So what is risk to reward ratio? Okay. Now, even if market stays in between today, so this is today, right? If market stays between plus 50 minus 50 points, okay, so I'm going to lose this much. So I have just expanded here. So let's come back to this. Now see, so I'm just coming back to this day. Now if market stays in between 50 points up and 15 points down, 50, okay, from current value. So see, if market moves up, I'm going to make 600 rupees. And if market moves down, I'm going to lose 1200 rupees. So my risk reward is 0.5. So you can simply go and check it. But on expiry, if market stays in between 50 points, I'm going to lose this much amount. Let's say if market moves up by 50 points, again, I'm going to lose. Market moves down by 50 points, again, I'm going to lose. Okay. Now on expiry, see, this is where your risk reward increases, right? So if market moves up by 500 points on expiry, so even see 400 points, this becomes static. Fine. So you can see if market moves up by 500 points, I'm going to make 400 points. I'm going to make approximately 12,600 profit. If market moves 400 points down, I'm going to lose approximately 7,400 as a amount. So my risk reward is 1.7. So you can simply check at different levels what is your P&L and risk reward ratio. Okay, so this is the thing. So this is how you can see if you can check some points and analyze your strategy. Okay, this is the 3D graphs. Okay, so this is P&L time. So how P&L will keep on changing as time changes. Okay, this is based on that. Okay, this graph shows you how your profit and loss will change as your IV changes. Okay, if IV decrease, IV increase, what will be a profit and loss if market reaches to these levels? Okay, so these are 3D graphs. So there are three variables in this: P&L, IV, and spot. Okay, if the spot price reaches to this point, let's say 17,300, I'm going to make 12,000 profit. But what if volatility increases? If volatility increases, I'm going to make profit. Okay, so that is what it shows you. Fine, you can simply check that. Even you can check all these graphs. Okay, but at least like we can check this first one and second one, right? Time and volatility effect on the Greeks. Okay, on a strategy plus the Greeks you can check. So these 4 and 5 points that you need to check specifically, and you at least you get some idea about how the strategy is likely to work. Okay, this is the first part that we can see. Simply you can see that's the current price and this is the maximum loss you can have, and you have something called expiry profit, the probability of profit, and POP is some kind of, you can say, the probability of profit, that what is the probability that you're going to gain or lose in this. Okay, so it's approximately 50-50. I hope everyone is clear. Any doubt till this point? Anyone? No, generally I'll share one more thing. Generally what happens on expiry day, what people do. So okay, so let's say Nifty is likely to trade in this range only. So what I'm going to sell the call. So I'll add another leg. So I'll go and sell put option also. Fine. So what I did, I created a short straddle. Okay. So I have created a short straddle. Fine. Okay. I'll just save this position. Now, generally what happens in this kind of strategies when you create an expiry day or any particular day, right? Okay, what happens? The issue that we are going to have in this is that we don't know what will be our stop loss and what will be our target, okay, and what will be the Greeks you need to check, okay. So you can use the strategy chart to define that, okay, because we can create that strategy charts, okay, in Quantsapp, okay. So I'll just open this so you can get this option here, open in strategy chart, okay. Earlier we had a different, you can see that here. Okay, so if you simply open it from here, you can simply come back to this position only. Okay, and if you click on strategy chart, it will automatically open. So you can get your position. What is the position here? Okay. Now I have created a short straddle, so that's why it's giving you negative. Okay, so 300 rupees as a premium. I have got it. This is 1 minute chart. You can put it on 5 minute or 10 minute chart, whatever you feel like. Okay. Now, generally what happens, how do you define your, so this is going up. So this will keep on going up to become zero. If market stays in this range only or here only, that means market has to go up zero. This premium will become zero. So that means this graph will keep on moving up like this only. And it will become zero on an expiry day. Oh, okay, or it can increase, it can increase also, like it's not like that. It can increase also like this. Okay, fine. So that is the first thing. So how do we, use this first thing? So first you can even go to the indicator and whatever you want to plot, any indicator you want to plot, you can plot in this also. So you can just go and put a moving average also in this. Okay. So just make it 20. Make it red color. Okay. Okay. So I have done what I've done. I put a moving averages on this. Okay. Now you can simply add your Greeks also. So theta, delta, vega, at least gamma, right? You can apply this. Okay. Can you plot? Yes, open interest can also be plotted on this, okay, but not on the strategy chart, because strategy chart is a combination, right? So on this you will not get the OI chart, but specifically on a single chart on any particular call option or put option, you can simply plot that. I'll show you that also, okay, but you can do this, okay. Simply you put that, okay. Okay, so you can see what is your deal time, what is your, so delta is almost negligible right now because we have sold ATM call option and put option. So delta is almost zero. Okay, fine, clear. So delta is zero. So simply you can check once it started increasing, you know what is happening right to your strategy. Okay, theta is okay, theta is fine. Okay, theta is in the higher level. You can simply go and check. Vega is okay again. Okay, and gamma is not required as such, but still that is the first thing that you can do. Okay, so if you do some analysis on your strategies also by looking at this, you can simply do that. The important thing that I wanted to show you in this, that whenever we talk about the straddles on the expiry day, okay, or any particular day you create, the problem always remains is that what will be your stop loss, okay, because if certain move comes, okay, on even on the last day of the expiry, अगर वो आखिरी दिन पे भी expiry day पे भी move आता है, या फिर उससे पहले अगर आपने कोई straddle create किया, उसमें अगर कोई move आता है, तो उसको आप कैसे handle करोगे, कहाँ पर आपको निकलना है, okay. So what happens whenever market moves, at least one leg gets stuck very badly, okay, fine. So you can simply plot these chart and you can define your stop loss and targets, or on 5 minute chart or whatever time frame you see. Let's say if I want to go and sell this, so probably this would be my stop loss in this case. Okay, Fine. So at least like this is 140 points. Okay. If market moves up and it becomes zero, I'm going to make like good amount. If market totally move against me, I'll go and put the stop loss if market break this line. Fine. In that case, delta might start increasing because market is catching the direction. Okay. Fine. Strategy chart is very useful because of it is live first, so you will get the data upfront how your strategy is performing. Okay, and not straddle only, any particular strategy. You can define your stop loss and targets using that also. And you can, if you want to trail your strategy, you can keep on trailing it. Like you put a moving average and keep on trailing it until the strategy is trading above that. That is fine. As soon as you give the close below that, then take the exit in this. Right? Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt? Anyone? Whatever strategy you create, right? Okay. Your behave. That asked you to check the Greeks and all those things first. You should be aware of the structure of your strategy, and then even after you can define your target and stop losses. Okay, right? What is my favorite strategy? So I generally create. So if I want to trade Nifty, Bank Nifty, so I generally go for the calendar spreads. Okay, so you can see that I have created last one. Okay, so this got expired with this profit. Okay, even if I wanted to create on my account, I just go with this because these are the regular strategies you can create. Okay, so calendar spreads are good. Okay, they are not that much risky. Even that simultaneously you can still try, keep on trying it on every weeks, so you can still get the stable income out of it. Okay, how much I can lose if I put 2 buy and 1 sell, 35 capital. You can put that now. You can simply put you buy to put. So that will be defined, right? If you can simply go and check, right? So you are saying I'm buying two put, one two put. Okay, so let's say I'm just buying two put option of 15,300. Okay, so I'll increase that to quantity. Okay, I'll go and 16,000, or let's say 15,800. I'm selling it. So you can see this is your this is how the graph turned out to be. So that is a maximum loss in this case. Okay, on one lot. Okay, so you can increase the multiple lots accordingly, but that is your maximum loss you can have. 13,000. Okay, by right now we're looking at the current the condition. Okay, fine. You can simply check whatever or Greeks you have. Okay, so even though there are a lot of tools that you can simply try on the application, right? Okay, but on the basis of strategies we can have these things. Just generally when we create a straddle. Okay, so on expiry days for Nifty, Bank Nifty, you simply go and check what is the straddle actually happening on this. What is what the straddle index shows you all the premiums of all these strike price. Okay, and straddle premium also. What's different in this? Okay, so call puts different premium, call and put. Okay, and the straddle premium will get it in this. Okay, so you don't have to calculate it again and again. Simply go and check it here. If I want to create a straddle of 16,400, approximately that will be costing me 324 rupees. Okay, fine. Okay, so the logic behind is always is that. Okay, I hope I'm audible, right, to everyone. Okay. Why take your mic? I think my mic is okay. Okay, just let me see. Just give me a second. Okay. I hope right now it is okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. If that happens, please do let me know. Okay. Sometimes it is there, right? Some issue comes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No issues. So that is what we're talking about. Okay. So just wanted to give you a review. Okay. What we do and how do we analyze this? So first of all, whenever you create any strategy, have a view about a market. Okay. So there are different ways you can create a view about the market using the technical analysis, using derivative data or whatever you feel like. Okay. You can simply create a strategy based on that. So whatever view you have, just go and try to see what are the strategies there are there. Okay. And which strategy can give you which profit. Okay. Simply you can do that. Even you can use the optimizer there. Okay. Optimizer might help you in that. Okay. To find a strategy for your view. Okay. So simply you can go and check, let's say I'm bullish about the market. So we talked about that. So let's say we are bullish till, let's say 10. Okay. So this is my target and this is my stop loss. Okay. Simply you can go and click on this. So you'll get this strategy. Okay. Fine. So you can even do the analysis based on this. So how your strategy is likely to work in that case. Okay. Simply you can simply manipulate your levels. Okay. From here, 16,000, let's say only. And let's say I don't want to lose anything more than 10,000. I have this capital. Okay. So I'll go on the higher side, 16,800. That's okay. Okay. Fine. So this will give you strategies based on your view. Now, okay. Modify butterfly, call butterfly is there. You know, these are the. So even by looking at the risk reward, whatever you feel like, you can simply try that. Okay. Now, once you have created, let's say I wanted to go with, let's say, modify call butterfly. Okay. I'll open this in architect again. There's one more thing, like if you have your accounts with like these companies, right? Okay, these brokers. Okay, you can simply link your account here. Okay, with these brokers, and then you can simultaneously place the trades from here only. Okay, wait. So that is okay. Okay, so you can just open it. Okay, open an architect. So here you can see place orders. If you click, so you have once you have linked your account, okay, you can simply click on place orders. Okay, and that broker integration has been done with these brokers. So simply your order will be placed from here only directly. Okay. So probably there are other, brokers are in process. Okay. Probably initially we have, integrated with this. Other broker might come in futures. Okay. Okay. The talks are always there. Okay. So if you have as of now in these brokers, you can simply place the trades directly from there. Okay. Fine. So this is the strategy that you have created. Now you can simply save it again. And you can open this now. You can open this on the strategy chart. Okay. Now you can again place your whatever the things you have. Probably the Greeks you want to check. Other thing, anything that you want to check on the strategy, you can simply try that. Okay. That's the thing. Okay. Now, any doubt in this? Anyone? Please do let me know. So even once you create a strategy, let's say straddle, triangle, whatever strategy you place, you can simply plot support and resistance also in that. By looking at those support and resistance, you can even decide your target and stop losses. Okay. So once you get your strategy on a chart basis, now you always have a good understanding about how this likely to move. Okay. That is the thing. Fine. Any doubt? Anyone? Fine. Okay. So I'm assuming that you guys are new to this app, the Quantsapp, right? Probably. Okay. So you can see there are a lot of like 50, 60 tools we have approximately. Okay. But like for a trader, like who is intraday or positional, so we have a different set of tools in this. Okay. We have like intraday tools that you can still try. Okay. And positional tools are also there, right? Okay. To analyze trade also. Okay. And you get a strategy for it, right? So all tools are there. Okay. You can simply try that. Okay. So any doubt, anyone, please do let me know. Okay, apart from the application, we have some learning parts also. Like you can see that this is on the banner that we have. So we have something called market foresight. That is a one program we have. We have a basic certification program. Okay, that I only take. Okay, and then we have professional option trading, which is taken by Shubham Agarwal. Okay, and so these are the few learning parts we have. Okay, so you can simply, if you want to, you can see that there are promo codes are going on. If you want to avail that, you can simply try that even on application. How OI is helpful? OI is basically kind of a it basically tells you to analyze the market again. Okay, so if you see this built up tool here, okay, so it will give you the understanding how OI and price has been playing today. So if you see yesterday what happens, this was a overall structure of the market. 101 stock out of 200 F&O stocks went up because of there's a long happening. Long means the price going up, OI going up. Then we have a long unwinding. Okay, unwinding means when price going down, OI going down. Okay, then we have a short. Okay, that means both the OI increasing, the price is going down. Okay, and then we have a short covering. That means price going up, OI increasing. So that is how it works. Fine. So just by looking at this, you can at least understand that, okay, if the market is showing you some kind of trend, so it will be long mostly on the high side or short. If market is correcting or just a profit booking happening, you might have a long unwinding or short covering. Okay. So just by using this data, you can have a, you can understand the strength of the market. Okay. Fine. Yes. Okay. Any other queries? Okay, two things. Can we get the training version or demo version of the app for Feed the Pulse? Once you register for the application initially, okay, you get the 7 days trial. Okay, you can try that. Okay. Simply you can try it on mobile application and simultaneously you can get this on the web application. So for web application, you need to open web.quantsapp. Okay, as soon as you will open it, you get the Google login. If you have already logged in your account from that Quantsapp, so you can simply just log in from the Google account and that will be done. Okay. Application, how you get the application on the laptop, that's I have opened, right? So you need to open web.quantsapp.com. Okay. What if there is a high increase in the ON, like 30-40% and little change in price? What does it indicate? Okay. Depends. Okay, because we cannot just rely on the market just by looking at the 1 day OI. Okay. OI it's deceiving for 1 day price with price movement. Okay. So we need to check it historical also. Okay. If you go and check it how OI is increasing and behaving, you can see that. See, even if market yesterday went up, we have a long built up. Okay, Nifty people bought it, but suddenly the OI level is still same. So absolute changes is it's very less. If you see, if you talk to me, I would say there are very less people who have created a long position here in Nifty. Where you can see the detail of, you can just simply go here. So you can click on this banner. Okay. So there is a, this is the banner happening. You just click on this. Okay. It will open this thing. Okay. So you can simply go to click on Bangalore. Okay. And you can see that you can just register it from here only if you want to come. Okay. Whatever detail you want, if you want to any detail about this particular program, you can click on the banner. On the certification also, you can click on this banner, you get the detail about it. Okay. So there are some offers are also going on for today. Probably it was Friday, but we can still try on today also. So you can try that, but probably they will just remove it after some time. Okay. So this was just yesterday only. Okay. Does Nifty shows reversal from here or higher time frames? So if I see the OI data right now, okay. So last day was a long, okay. So people have bought it, okay. Now checking at the OI data right now further. If that long continues, that market might move up. Okay. So if you see Nifty, what is happening? 16,300 is good for straddle. People have created a lot of straddle in this. The highest call option is at around 17,000. Okay. So, and you see the put writers are even more aggressive in this. If you see put call ratio, the ratio is increasing actually, right? If you see the ratio is increasing, that means the put writers are more aggressive. So this gives us some insight about that market might move up. For that, market has to break 16,400 on a technical level, then it might move up. Okay. Yeah, these are the certifications are the certification program is online program only. Okay. This program that I take only, this is the online program. You can simply go and check. This is the online program only. Okay, you will get the recordings also and those things. Okay. But this is from basics to advanced level. Okay. So that is you can see that. Okay, this is detailed classes. If you see this, the certification. Okay, so you'll get, if you click on this, you'll get the detail about what is that and how, what are the things that you're going to discuss. Okay, so we have like a lot of sessions in this, and in detail we are going to talk about a lot of things. So we have 24 sessions approximately. We'll cover the application, the full application in this. Tools that we're going to cover are these. Okay, probably it will the session will be taken by me, and then we have some guest sessions in between also. So you can simply go and check the cost also if you want to. Okay. That's the thing. Apart from this, any doubt from the topic that we have discussed today? Any doubt? Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. And hope that the webinar is for some insight for you, right? Okay. I'll keep on sharing some details again in coming sessions also. So do join those sessions and uh, see that how these things can help you specifically in the trading. Okay. Apart from that, okay, let me just summarize it. Okay. Because someone is asking. So we talked about a strategy, right? Let me just take 2 minutes to explain what we have done. So whatever strategy you create, right, you need to understand it from the different perspective. Okay, because we cannot just hypothetically go and create a strategy and that will give us a profit, because we need to understand the what is our forecast about the market. If you have a forecast, then create a strategy. What kind of strategy might give you the best profit? Okay, so you need to check all those combinations first. Okay, even let's say you're going with the bull call spread, which bull call spread might give you the maximum profit, that we need to understand. Let's say even if you have selected one bull call spread that is likely to be there, what is the Greek effect on all those things that you need to run? Okay, because Greeks and risk reward must be one of the prime factor that you need to check in that case. Okay, fine. Okay, and then last is that you can simply go and check that strategy on a chart. Okay, so once you create the strategy on a chart, what you're going to learn is that you define your targets and stop loss in that strategy also. And you can place a technical analysis also. You can apply any technical analysis using technical RSI and all those technical indicators also, right? So you can do that same technical analysis that you do on a chart on the strategy also. Fine. So that is the content that we need to talk about. Okay. So that is summary. Okay. You can do that. There are a lot of tools, in the trap indicator. You can simply go and check, this might give you a trade on how the stock is likely to be going up or going down. Okay. Then we have a built up tool. Then you can do the analysis of how to analyze the market. That is also there. Okay. 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 Recording is not available. I'm not all these technicalities, how it will help me. So generally, we talked about that, when people are trading in Bank Nifty and Bank Nifty specifically, okay, people trade that, okay. So that's what I told you. Generally, when you talk about Nifty and Bank Nifty specifically, people talked about mostly, straddles on the expiry days and all those things, right? So different strategy they create. Okay. So Nifty, Bank Nifty might help you. You use that. So I've talked only about one topic today. Okay. So there are other tools, and keep on attending different webinars. We'll keep on talking on the other topics, right? So even you can understand that analysis also, that how to analyze one particular stock, how to analyze the only Nifty and Bank Nifty. What are the different tools that might help you in that case? Okay. What is the fixed point to be considered every time I use any strategy? Just whole point, not giving anyone. See, it's generally when you talk about a strategy, okay, first of all, always go with your view. Okay, don't just stick to your one strategy on all type of view, right? People are like that, they always go and sell the market, and as soon as market will move, they keep on just adjusting that. Okay, when you know that that market is likely to move up, market is likely to move down, they are not adjusting. They keep on, again they will create a straddle and then you'll keep on adjusting. When you know that market is going down, so create a strategy in that direction only. When you are sure that okay, market is likely to be there in this range only, even though you are sure that market might move up, that's okay, right? But still, at least you should have some hunch about the market, that okay, market is likely to be bullish or bearish, or using any particular view. So that's how you do it. Okay, and always focus on the Greeks mostly. Okay, Greeks are the major factors that might create a huge impact on your strategy. Okay, fine. Okay, how to identify the breakout traps? Probably I have a lot of videos on that. Also, you can simply go and check the on YouTube again. So you'll get the breakout traps also. But probably if that's the topic you want, probably I'll cover that in coming up sessions, right? Okay. Thank you, Randeep ji. Okay, what are the charges for the application? So you can simply go and check on the subscription. Okay, if you click on this, you'll get the app detail here. So just go to the subscription part. Okay, and you'll get the detail about if you want to go with Pro and Pro Plus, you can just simply go and check the amount there. Okay, right? Yeah. Okay. So thank you guys. Bye and take care. I'll see you around again. Take care. Bye.